Hi, and welcome back to Coffee at the Crossroads. I'm Bill, and I'm here to catch you up on my YouTube journey. Today is exactly 1 month since I posted my first video, so I want to share, how that's gone for me, my experiences, and where I'm at. It's funny because, when you start out, they kind of call you're a small YouTuber, right? You're, you just gathering your followers or whatever. After a month, I'm going to call myself a micro YouTuber, something smaller than small, which is what my 2-week journey, I thought I was small, but I'm still pretty small. So that's where I'm at. If you're new here, Coffee at the Crossroads is a YouTube channel where I try to kind of inspire and motivate and act as a cheerleader, and I try to impart some wisdom. I'm a 50-something guy with some life experience, and so that's what I'm trying to do here. And as I said, I started my YouTube channel 1 month ago today, and it's been fun. It's been a ride. So I want to share that, how it's gone, my experiences, and all that stuff. So let's dive in. Okay, so let's look at the numbers. I'll put those up here. So I've got 380 views. I've posted 8 videos. I've got 380 views. There's 19 hours of watch time and 19 subscribers. So I want to put that into some context. As I said, I posted 8 videos over that time. That's 4 weeks. And so I was doing 2 videos a week, and that was my commitment, was to kind of start them, to commit to doing 2 a week, put them at regular intervals, kind of the same time every week, and see how that works out and see what kind of feedback I get. The response has been pretty good in terms of, obviously the numbers aren't fantastic. As I said, I'm a micro YouTuber, but I do have a few people who check in regularly and leave comments, and I feel like I've almost made some quote unquote YouTube friends. so that's great, feeling like there's some regulars who are tuning in and then commenting and giving feedback. Obviously, I'd love to grow the channel bigger, faster, all that stuff. You see these people that are like, I monetized in my 4th week or whatever. I'm like, okay, well, I'm nowhere near that. But yeah, it's been good. I want to take an additional look at some of the kind of advanced analytics. And I'll tell you, I'm not a YouTube master, obviously, so I don't know all of the ins and outs of this, but I want to look at the advanced numbers here. So there you can see, that's the list of all the videos that I have. You can see the number of views on each one. The number here, there's 7,200 and change of impressions, and what that means is that's the number of times that Okay, just had a little technical hiccup there. If any of you have ever done this before and your battery died. So that's what just happened to me. Awesome times. I'm going to get into, at some point in a later video, I'm going to get into some of the tech side of YouTube and some of what I've done with my setup and my equipment. I haven't spent a bundle on it, and so hopefully, if you're thinking of starting YouTube, I can share some wisdom and some of the ways that you don't have that happen where your battery dies on you. So so anyway, that's kind of funny. Anyway, back to where we were looking at the advanced analytics. So yeah, you can see 7,200 and change impressions there. And what that means is that's the number of times that a thumbnail for one of my videos was put in front of a viewer, whether they clicked on it or not. 7,000 plus times someone had my video on screen. And then the number sort of near there, the 3.2%, is the click-through rate. And what that means is it's the number of times that somebody chose my video and chose to watch it. 3.2%, that sounds pretty bad, doesn't it? Actually, the average, they say, I've done some research on it, and the average is about 2% to 5%. So 3.2% is not as high as I would like it, obviously, but it's not way out of the realms of kind of normal. Some get as much as 10%, but often those are kind of specialty videos or whatever. So yeah, those are the numbers. I will say what I'm happy with is 7,000 impressions. That means that the algorithm has, saw fit to put my video in front of 7,000, YouTube viewers, which is pretty good, right? Like, I mean, I think I've only been at this a month. If I can kind of improve my thumbnails and improve my delivery and kind of some of the topics and some of that stuff that I'm working on, I feel like like if you get just get that up, that number goes up just a little bit, and suddenly you're getting more people. You're more people through. So yeah, that's where it is. Obviously, as I said, I'm a micro YouTuber that's pretty small. You'll see numbers where, the impressions are in the hundreds of thousands or they're in the millions, and you see the click-through rates 5+% and all that stuff. But I'm starting out, and 1 month in, that's where I'm at. I will say, honestly, I'm a little disappointed in terms of the number of subscribers. I had 15 subscribers at 2 weeks. And, now to be fair, some of those were family and friends and people, colleagues that I was like, hey, I'm doing a YouTube thing. And so that's not totally indicative. Those people aren't going to clock over you're not going to get those kind every week. But I really had hoped to do better than that, obviously. But at least it's going in the right direction, and that's I think that's the biggest takeaway. And I will say, it's important to note that I've really enjoyed my time. And so if you're thinking of doing YouTube and you're watching my video and going, oh my goodness, this guy only has 19 subscribers, don't take it that way, because honestly, I've received some really great feedback and I've developed some relationships with some other small YouTubers, and it's been really rewarding. So the numbers don't really tell the whole story. In terms of my experience and what I've taken away from this. But yeah, I mean, I think there is a lesson there that if you're thinking of starting YouTube, first off, it's really fun and it's rewarding and all that stuff. But it's also it's not some get rich quick scheme, right? It's not something that's like, oh hey, in a month I'll have 1 million subscribers and I'll be rocking my way to the bank. Like, that isn't how it works, right? I think the average for monetization, which is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours, the average is 15 months or something like that, or 18 months or something. So it takes a long time. So if you're thinking of doing it, you do have to invest in it and you got to commit to it. But it's really, really rewarding. So yeah, if you want to do it, I can encourage you wholeheartedly. You don't, the sort of barriers to entry are not high. You can shoot with your iPhone or with your smartphone. You can edit on stuff like iMovie, or there's free free editing software, or you can even edit on your phone. I will say I don't know how to do that, but yeah, it doesn't have to be a huge commitment. If you want to succeed, though, it is a big commitment in terms of time and in terms of effort and consistency and all that stuff, as is, as evidenced by me. Like I've done like clockwork. I've done two videos a week, 8 videos over a month, and it's slow going, right? It's tough sledding, as they say. So expect that, but also take the wins, right? Like also, like I've had a lot of fun. I've gotten way better at it. You watch my first videos, and I'm like not looking at the camera. I'm looking over here and looking over there, and I'm saying 1 million times and all that stuff. Whereas now I'm way better at it. So I'm hoping I'll see that growth, and my commitment in terms of these kind of Sorry, let me put down my remote. In terms of these kinds of videos, you know, the sort of YouTube journey videos, I'm going to do these once a month from now on, and see where I'm at, you know, and we'll see in 2 months' time, like hopefully those subscribers are up, you know, and I'm starting to see more impressions and more views and more subscribers and all that stuff, right? So, as I said at the beginning, coffee at the crossroads. I'm trying to build a community. I'm trying to, you know, be positive and inspirational and motivational and provide some wisdom and stuff like that. And so, yeah, I want to build that community. And so, even though the growth has been slow, I feel like I'm going in the right direction. So that's it. That's this week's installment of Coffee at the Crossroads. If you like the video, give me a little thumbs up. There's a subscribe button somewhere around here, and some, you know, other videos here. Watch. Leave a comment, please share. Let me know what you think. These videos are going to get better if I get feedback and find out what people are interested in and all that stuff. And so, yeah, thank you very much for watching. Until next time, this is Coffee at the Crossroads.